Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I will discuss about the street lighting. As you can see in Dialux, I just opened the street lighting view or design, and today I will talk about the road lighting standards consist of this set of EN 13201 from 2015. It has 5 parts. First part is related to guidelines on the selection of the lighting classes, and you see here the lighting lesson. We start with the M. So we have from M1 to M6, and M it's related to classes for areas intended for motorized traffic. Then we move to the C class, lighting class, so from C0 to C5, and the definition of this class is related to the conflict areas like junctions, roundabouts, and so on. And the last one, the P class, which is related to pedestrian and low speed areas. And I prepare also for you a presentation related to this standard. And here you see the 5 parts as mentioned earlier. So the second part I will jump is related to the performance requirements. Third part is related to the calculation performance. Fourth, methods of measuring lighting performance. And the new one, which was being added in 2015, it's related to energy performance indicator. So very comprehensive, a lot of information. So please have a look on that. So let's dive in with the redefinition of the road classes as per part 2. Here you see the definition which I already mentioned related to the M, C, P, SC plus EV. I will not spend more time into this. Just have a look. And as mentioned earlier, you'll find in Dialux the luminance classes based on the class you choose, which type of road, and the relative standard. Going back to the redefinition of road classes, which I think is very important. So we replace the ME with classes M, and here for your attention, and of course what's important, it's the luminance of the carriageway for the dry road surface conditions. So you see which are the parameters which you need to fulfill, like uniformity on the horizontal and vertical, here disability glare, and lighting of surroundings. And of course everything depends on the lighting class that you have into your project, or you have to calculate. And here you see the new one. So this is the new lighting. Here you have a comparison to the surrounding area, which now we talk about lighting of surroundings. So everything have been changed, and in the second slide all the time you'll find the new updates compared with the standard from 2033. Sorry. And here the same. You see also the difference of replacement of classes CE to class C for zone of conflicts. And we have also added here the can be used for the calculation of TE, so the glare, which is reduced glare, and the shortcut is TI. More or less, the uniformity on horizontal stays the same. Illuminance level for all the classes stays the same. So, and then we have the new classes P and HS, which have been added, which are replacing the S and A from the 2003, and all the lighting parameters they need to be fulfilled. And also here replacing all the classes ES with EV as well, also EV. And now what is new is also the glare. Here will not insist too much, as I don't believe that you will use this formula, but just if you want to know, here you can find all the information. We'll move to the third part, so 30,201 per 3. And here, in the past we had the surrounding ratio, but now we have the replacement, and we call it the edge illuminance ratio. And here we have the minimum of from the evaluation on each side of the carriage, as you see in the picture. On the horizontal elements, on the longitudinal strip, adjacent to edge of the carriageway and lying on the carriageway. divided by the average horizontal illuminance on the corresponding longitudinal strip lying on the carriageway. So that's very, very important. And here you have also an example how it works with the lighting, how it's being calculated, and you have also the tangent on the vertical, and then you have also beta in degrees on the horizontal the beta, and sorry, vertical the tangent. And here on the rounding up, you will see all the average illuminance, overall uniformity, longitudinal uniformity, threshold increment. So everything is, all the lighting parameters are explained very well in the new standard. And then you can dive in. I will just jump into the energy performance indicator because this is a new chapter which have been added in 2015, and in 2003 we did not have this chapter at all. And here we have the DP, which is a power density indicator, and then we have an annual energy consumption indicator, which are very important when you do the energy evaluation of a system. And energy performance, as mentioned, you have the formula for each case, how you calculate, and you see also the graphics, the full power potential provide with the other system. Then when you have a system, 3 power detector driver operational profile, so you can see as well how much is influencing each part. So with this in mind, on the next video, what I want to do with you guys is we will do a project in this for related to road lighting, and here you have the street profile. So we have a road already. You can add, for example, a sidewalk, and here if you want to add another sidewalk, what's easy, you can play, you can see it here in Dialux. You can add both, of course, doesn't make sense, but you can add one sidewalk of the other side of the road. It looks like this. So it's very nice, I would say, and also a 3D view. But all this calculation, I want to keep it for the next video where we can dive more into Dialux side this time, after explaining you all these parameters in the presentation, which the company was doing very well. So if you find this information useful, please give a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and until next time, I wish you all the best. Have a great day. Bye bye.